Hello, my name is William Andrioli, President of Youngevity. Just over 20 years ago, I was sitting right where you are today, looking for something more income, more time freedom, more out of life. What I found was an industry that would not only bring me all these things, but also give thousands of other people just like me the same opportunity. But what I didn't know then was that I was starting a journey that would ultimately lead me to the greatest company and the greatest income opportunity of the 21st century. What I didn't know then was that a pioneering crusader and physician, Dr. Joel Wallach, had already been working for decades on the 90 for Life story, a story that is changing hundreds of thousands of lives all around the globe. Over the next few minutes, we're going to share the highlights of this phenomenal story, along with a way for you to profit by helping other people just like you save money, get healthy, and create wealth. If you're even a little like the hundreds of thousands of other people that have aligned with us, you're going to be excited, but you'll wonder if you have what it takes to succeed. And I'm here to tell you that you most definitely do. We have put an entire system in place to give you all the tools and support that you need to reach your goals, no matter how big or small. If you're looking for part-time income, we've got it. If you're looking for full-time income, we've got it. Or if you're looking to make the income of your dreams, we've got it. You see, it's time to stop listening to the bad news, the doubting Thomases and the naysayers. Contrary to popular belief, now is the best time to enhance both your health and your wealth. And this is the company that can do just that. I want to thank you for taking a closer look, and let me be the first to welcome you to Youngevity.
Your life is about to change. You know, and I know some of you are looking at me right there going, come on, man, I've heard that before. It's like, no, you haven't, okay? The information that I'm going to share with you here tonight, guys, is truly, truly life-changing. My job is to give you some information. It is your job to act on it. I've got some unique, some amazing information. What Youngevity's done, guys, is we've really put together a simple system where it allows everybody to succeed. I mean, I don't know what your goals are in life, but guys, whatever they are, we have a proven blueprint that will help you achieve them. And hundreds of thousands of people have already taken advantage of this system. And guys, we want you to be a part of it. And the deal is that you don't have to give up anything in what you're doing right now. You can build this business on the side of what you currently do, but when your part-time income starts to exceed your full-time income, and most importantly, on a monthly residual basis, guys, meaning the money is coming whether you're working or not, well, then you tell me a better problem to have. And that's exactly what happened to me. Let me tell you my story. Guys, it is amazing to me that I've been in this industry now for 22 and a half years. And 22 and a half years ago, when I was first introduced to this concept, I was a full-time school teacher. And I kid about it, but I'm serious. I was a dead broke full-time school teacher. Can any of you relate to that? No, I mean the dead broke part. Some people put two hands up back there, right? You guys, I was looking for a way to supplement my income. Why? Because every school teacher that I knew, they did something extra. And when I looked at this opportunity, I said, this is just the something extra that I was going to do. I always thought that this would be a supplement to my teaching income. But after working my business on a part-time basis for about a year, you guys, I'm talking 3 to 5 hours a week is all, so it's not a huge time commitment. I don't want anybody to walk out of here tonight going, man, what a great opportunity. But I just don't have time. Yes, you do. 3 to 5 hours a week is what I put into it. And after a year of doing so, my wife, Colleen, who taught first grade, she was able to leave her teaching position. And about a year and a half later, I was able to leave mine. Well, guys, in that short, and I say short, that's amazing I say short. In that short 22 and a half year period, isn't that crazy to think that way? Guys, I am more excited about this opportunity today than I ever have been in the past. And that's 22 and a half years later. I still get chills when I was listening to Steve and Bill talking. I'm like, come on, you guys. We're really family here tonight, okay? It's like, come on, let's go build this thing. In that short 22 and a half year period, we built a pretty big group. Guys, we went out there and we simply shared the concept with just a few people, okay? Just a few. But what we did is we taught them a simple system. And they went out and shared it with the people that they knew, who shared it with the people that they knew, who shared it with the people that they knew. And guys, we built an organization of more than 170,000 people. And like Bill said, we've made just under $16 million so far. Nice. So far. And I look at Andre Vaughn in the back of the room, and he's got a goal to make 7 figures a month. And whenever I say that, it's like, when I say so far, because Dre, I feel like we're just getting started. I mean, every single day, guys, when we wake up, we've got a chance to change somebody's life. We've got a chance to change somebody's life. And that's the opportunity that I want to share with you guys here tonight. So let's walk through this real quick. Let me tell you a little bit about the company. Guys, Youngevity is a publicly traded global marketing company that opened its doors back in 1997. So we've been doing this a long time. Obviously, we are our corporate headquarters. You are sitting in it. We have an East Coast presence just outside of Boston. And I can stand up here all night long and tell you guys how great our systems are. But when you have third-party recognition, such as Direct Selling News and any magazine that has Oprah on the cover, that means you've got something pretty special. And we have something incredibly special here with Youngevity. Now, if you guys are anything like me, when I was first introduced to this concept of what you're about to see, I had some questions. When I was sitting there watching the presentation for the first time, I said to myself, okay, do the products work? Does the business work? And most importantly, is it going to work for me? Do the products work? Does the business work? And can I actually do it? Well, guys, in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to answer all 3 of those questions for you. So let's talk about the products first. Well, guys, obviously, we're in a very health-conscious society today. Health awareness is all around us. I mean, think about it. When you walk into your favorite grocery store today, there are sections of your grocery store that are organic, calcium-enriched, heart-healthy, gluten-free. It's everywhere. Well, everybody that you know wants to feel good. They want to look good. They want to live longer. And you know what? There's a bunch of people out there that are willing to spend a bunch of money to make that happen. Well, chronic disease is on the rise. No surprise there, is it? Chronic disease is on the rise, and the United States is spending more money on health care than any other nation in the world. My question to you is that working? Well, guys, look at these stats. Here in the United States, we are 60th in life expectancy. Now think about what I just said. Guys, we're the greatest country in the world, and there are 59 other countries out there whose people live longer than we do. How can that be? We're 41st in infant mortality rate. That means that there are 40 other countries out there where you have a better chance of giving birth to a live baby. Craziness. 1 in 3 Americans are either diabetic or pre-diabetic. That means it's either you or the person to your left or the person to your right. If you want to start moving chairs around, go ahead. Okay? And we're the most obese nation in the world. Guys, obviously it's not working. All right? I want you to think about your health. Just think about your personal health right now. You're sitting there going, come on, this hurts, that hurts. How many of you know somebody that's sick? How many of you know somebody that wants to feel better? Guys, we all know people who are sick, don't we? We all know people who want to feel better. Well, let's take a look at the problem. Guys, way back in 1936, there was a U.S. Senate report that said that the crop-bearing soils here in the United States are becoming increasingly mineral deficient. We've known about this a very long time. Guys, think about this. If the minerals are not in the soil, they're not in the food, and they're not in you. And they're not in you. And everybody wonders why everybody's getting sick. Here's the problem. Everybody's trying to win the battle of good health with medication when the real answer is nutrition. It's nutrition. It's so simple. And there's a gentleman who's got this completely figured out, and that's Dr. Joel Wallach. All right, Dr. Joel Wallach. Not only is Dr. Wallach the founder of Youngevity, but he's also an author and a scientist. You see, Dr. Wallach grew up on a farm, and that exposed him to the nutritional needs of animals, and he decided to become a veterinarian. And he worked with the likes of Marlon Perkins. You guys remember old Marlon Perkins from Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom? How many of you remember Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom? It's great. You guys just all dated yourself. That's good. Well, Dr. Wallach's research helped eliminate over 900 diseases in animals that still plagued humans. In fact, guys, his research is compiled in a book called Diseases of Exotic Animals, and it's in the Smithsonian Institution labeled as a national treasure. Now, you sit back and realize that's a big deal. Because any one of us can go write a book. But get it in the Smithsonian Institution once. That's a big deal. Well, Dr. Wallach's research stunned the medical world, and that inspired him to become a naturopathic physician so that he could bring these discoveries to people as well. Dr. Wallach said, listen, guys, if I can go out there and eliminate over 900 diseases in animals through nutrition, why can't I do it for people? And that's what Dr. Wallach has been doing now for over 35 years. And here's what Dr. Wallach says about health and wellness. He says it's not just what you eat that kills you, it's what you don't eat. And I love that because he says the key to health is giving your body the 90 essential nutrients that it needs. Now the question is, where in the world are we supposed to get this nutrition? Well, I just told you that you're not going to get it from the food that you eat because the soil is depleted. So we have to supplement. And what Dr. Wallach put together was a supplement package called the Healthy Start Pack. And guys, with this Healthy Start Pack, you're going to get those 90 essential nutrients that you need every single day to live a healthier life. Now, he made it real simple for us because he called it 90 for life. In other words, even if you consider yourself healthy, you still need 90 for life to make sure that you're getting the proper nutrition on a daily basis. Now, guys, we have got people, hundreds of thousands of people all over the globe that are using Dr. Wallach's products. Now, I didn't ask anybody this before this presentation started, but I just need your help. How many of you know somebody who has had a positive effect using Dr. Wallach's products? Everybody look around. You sit there and look at question number 1, all in stereo now, do the products work? Yes. Number 2, does the business work? How can we take Dr. Wallach's message, go out there and share it with the people that we care about the most, and make money from that? So let's talk about, does the business work? Well, guys, obviously there's no secret that we are in a financial crisis. How many of you know somebody who wants to make some extra money? How many of you know somebody who wants to make a lot of extra money? You. Put both hands up, okay? Well, guys, let's look at these stats. 27 million Americans are either unemployed or underemployed. Horrible. The average U.S. family is in debt $58,000, not including their home. Not including their home. 70% of those Americans say that their debt makes them unhappy. Now, I sort of laughed at that because what's up with the other 30%? Is it happy hour at their house all the time? They're like, who cares? Easy come, easy go, right? The number of Americans on food stamps has risen 43% in the last 3 years. 25% of Americans have zero, none, no retirement savings. How depressing is that? Guys, we all know people who want to make some extra money because of what we're looking at right here. Now, rhetorical question here, but think about your current financial situation. Just think about that. Is there always more month at the end of the money? You don't have to answer. I'm not looking at anybody. But you know what? Is there anybody in this room who wants to make more money? Okay, the rest of you are lying or lazy, one of the two. All right, you guys with me? All right, let's talk about that. All right, come on. Here we go. Here's what we're going to do, guys. To take advantage of what Dr. Wallach has to offer, what we're all going to do is take the Healthy Body Challenge. The first thing we're going to do is get you healthy, and we're going to get you on the Healthy Start Pack. All right, let's get you healthy on the Healthy Start Pack. Now, when you take the Healthy Body Challenge, that simply means that you are going to refer 3 other people to a Healthy Start Pack. So when you refer 3, your next month's Healthy Start Pack is free. Refer 3, yours is free. The reason, you guys, that this company is exploding across the country, because everybody understands 90 for life, Healthy Body Challenge. Everybody gets that. Everybody is talking the same language here. All right? Refer 3, and yours is free. When you go out there and do that, you're going to get healthy, you're going to look good, you're going to probably lose some weight, and you know what? You can do it all for free. Do that every single month, and your product is free, month after month after month after month. Now, that all sounds great, but how do we do this? Guys, you need to get in. You need to get into the system. Now, there's a couple ways for you to get started. You can come in as what we call an independent marketing director for as little as $10. You can sign up for as little as $10, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to be able to buy the product wholesale, and you're going to be able to earn a residual income. However, if you want to take advantage of everything that this company has to offer, you guys need to come in with our CEO Mega Pack. All right? One-time setup fee of $499. Now, what you're going to get for $499, guys, you're going to get $500 worth of product. You're going to get $500 worth of product, and you're going to get everything that you need to go build a multi-million-dollar organization, including state-of-the-art websites, back-office support, exclusive CEO training, customer service support. It qualifies you to pick up our car allowance bonuses, stock options rewards, and those leadership coding bonuses that Bill and Steve were talking about. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that as we go on. But guys, for $500, you're getting $500 of Youngevity's most popular products, not only for you to use, but to also sample. We're going to give you so much product here that you can sample, because we want you to take advantage of that Healthy Body Challenge the same day that you get in. Okay? That's how tight our system is. All right? So when I turn you guys back over to the person who brought you here tonight, look them right in the eye and say, hey, listen, don't sell me short. I'm coming in with that CEO Mega Pack because I want to take advantage of everything that Steve was talking about tonight. Now, how do we take all of this and actually turn it into an income stream? Well, guys, it's simple. What we're going to do is we are going to go out there and teach people how to take that Healthy Body Challenge. Okay? Simple, simple message. Now, watch. I'm just going to go through a few months here. Let's say you guys got started tonight. In month 1, you took the Healthy Body Challenge. And all you did was refer 3 people. Okay? You brought 3 people into our program. Now, assuming that everybody comes in with the CEO pack, all right? So you take the Healthy Body Challenge, and everybody's coming in with the CEO pack. Month 1, you're going to make $400. Now, what did you do? You only brought in 3 people. Now, can you bring in 4 people? Everybody shake their head, yes. Can you bring in 5 people? Can you bring in 100 people? You can bring in as many as you want, okay? But my example here tonight, I'm just going to say, hey, let's just take the Healthy Body Challenge every single month, and the people that you bring in, let's teach them to do the exact same thing. So look what happens on month 2. You and the 3 people that you just brought in, you 4 take the Healthy Body Challenge again, and in month 2, you're going to make $600. Okay, not bad. You're like, okay, I've been in 60 days. Things are starting to move a little bit. Look what happens on month 3 when people start taking advantage of the system that we have in place. Month 3, you're making $1,400. Now, guys, remember, I'm showing you this. This is residual income. Okay? Month 4, you're at $4,000 a month residually. There is not a person in this room who could not use an extra $4,000 this month. Yes or yes? I want you guys to really think about your current financial situation. What would an extra $4,000 a month do for you? Do a lot, wouldn't it? It would really do a lot. Okay? And what are we doing here, guys? We're teaching people to take the Healthy Body Challenge, and you've only done it 4 times. That's it. Look what happens on month 5. Your income goes from $4,000 residually to $15,000 residually. Guys, it's starting to get a little exciting now. Okay? Look what happens when people really start to duplicate. And all of a sudden, you know, the president and the CEO of your company says, we just grew by 300% in 10 months. You know who benefits when that happens? You. You. It's not like you're bringing thousands of people in. You're taking the Healthy Body Challenge every month and teaching people to do the same thing. And guys, we could carry this out forever, but let's go 6 months. On month 6, if you just did the exact same thing you did in month 1, look what your income jumps to. From $15,000 a month, get ready, to over $46,000 a month. Now, you thought I said per year, didn't you? It's per month. Every 30 days. And what did you do to create that? You took the Healthy Body Challenge 6 times. That's all you did. What happens on month 7? If I carried this out 1 more month, you would get up and leave the room. You'd get up and leave the room. I don't think anybody's going to be in the business just 6 months. What's going to happen in month 7? In month 8? You're already trying to figure out how to fire your boss, aren't you? Dear Mr. or Mrs. whoever, I just can't afford to work here anymore. Guys, that's residual income. Doing what? Taking the Healthy Body Challenge with the CEO Mega Pack, following our simple system. But that's just the beginning. Because everything that I showed you right here, guys, $100 Fast Start bonus, 30% Quick Start bonus, everything that I just showed you didn't even count the coding bonuses. And here's what happens. you can earn up to $190 for every single CEO rep. Every rep that comes into your program with a CEO pack, you can earn up to $190 per person. Per person. We've got people in Youngevity, okay, that had over 13,000 people join their group in May. Somebody do the math. Crazy, crazy, crazy amount of money that this company is willing to pay us. Okay? We want you to take advantage of everything. Car bonuses. Guys, we want you to be part of our car bonus program. You can earn a car bonus between $300 and $1,000 a month. You can be part of our Silver Mercedes Club. Guys, imagine driving around town in a brand new Mercedes. That's somebody else is paying for. All right? We've got a dream car bonus program where we're literally going to hand you the keys and the title to your very own dream car. For doing what? Showing people how to take the Healthy Body Challenge. That's the simplicity of what we're doing here. Now, one of the things that you guys are going to realize, and I'm going to talk like we're family here because we certainly are. One of the things that you guys are going to find out about us is that we like to put you on a pedestal. We really like to brag you up. All right? Our recognition program is second to none. All right, we've got our own newsletters, we've got our own magazines, we have our own video production team. You're talking about pins, rings, certificate, dream vacations. Bottom line is we are going to bling you up, right? We're going to make you feel like the champions that you really are. Now, guys, we've got people who've been in this industry for a long time, and we've got them in this room here tonight. And what this opportunity has done for them financially is beyond words. You know, a lot of people say, well, you got in at the right time. You got in when the company was young. Guys, I'm going to guarantee you this. The biggest income earner in Youngevity hasn't signed up yet. The biggest income earner is not even in yet. The question is, whose downline is that person going to be in? And I look at Nate, and I'm not kidding you. I wouldn't bet against this guy. Danny, let's go make it happen. You know? It's just, we just have to go share the message. Some will, some won't. So what? Some waiting. Guys, this thing is real. You know? And a lot of people, they say, well, Steve, you know, this sounds great, but there's no way I can present the way you're presenting. I can't get up in front of a room. The best thing is, you never have to do a presentation. You never have to do a presentation. Guys, everything that you're seeing here tonight is on DVD. It's on DVD, okay? The only difference from what you're seeing tonight and what's on this DVD is I'm wearing a different jacket. It's the only difference, okay? All you have to do is lend the CD, lend the DVD to somebody, and you let the system do the work for you. Now, all right, guys, let's wrap this up. From what you heard tonight, do the products work? Yes. Does the business work? Yes. Here's the big question. Do you think it can work for you? Yes. Really? Yes. Okay, one more time. Do you think this can work for you? Yes. All right, you guys, let's go make it happen. So now you're sitting there going, okay, yes, 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 what are we going to do? Here's what we're going to do, guys. You're going to get started with the CEO Mega Pack. If you haven't upgraded to that CEO Mega Pack, make sure you do that ASAP. You're going to take the Healthy, excuse me, you're going to take the Healthy Body Challenge by simply referring 3. Make sure that your products are free. When you take the Healthy Body Challenge, what are you doing? You're making a bunch of money. You're going to get yourself healthy. Repeat the process. Teach others to do the exact same thing. And guys, you can set yourself up for life financially. You do it again and again and again and again. How you're best going to understand how coding works is by living it. And when Youngevity sends you a check, you know, on a weekly basis, and you're like, okay, what is this for? Just cash it. Just cash it. We'll figure out what it's for later, okay? But I want to explain how these coding bonuses work. 7 different promotion levels inside Youngevity. Every time that you get promoted, you make more money. It's not that you have different responsibilities. You're going to get paid more money to do the exact same thing that you've always done. So in other words, when you become a regional marketing director, and I'm not going to get into how you get promoted there tonight because you can read about that in the information, but let's say that you became a regional marketing director. You step over the line and you've got this big new fancy title. The very next person that you bring into the business with a CEO pack, you're going to receive not only the fast starts and the residuals and all that kind of stuff, but you're going to receive a $15 coding bonus on that person. But when that person goes out and gets others, who get 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 others, paid to an unlimited number of levels, if everybody comes in with a CEO pack, you get 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, paid to infinity. Okay? When you get yourself promoted to executive marketing director, once again, you step over the line, congratulations, you've got this new fancy title, and we're going to pay you an additional $20 in coding bonus. So you've got the 20 plus the 15, that equals 35. So the very next person you bring in, once you have the title of executive marketing director, now you're going to get a $35 coding bonus on. But when they get others, who 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 get others, you get 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35. But don't forget about the 15s, 15s, 15, 15, 15, 15 in the other room. Okay? Now I'm going to draw this out for you in a second. When you become a senior exec, same thing, but you're getting an additional $65. So now you're picking up $100, you guys. For everybody that comes into your group, once you become a senior exec, you got to start it with a new person, you get paid up to $100 for everybody that comes in, paid to infinity. As a vice presidential, you get an additional 40. As a presidential marketing director, you get an additional 30. As a vice chairman, you get an additional 10. And as a senior vice chairman, you get an additional 10. So you can get paid up to $190 for everybody that comes in. Now, the company's going to pay a grand total of $190 for every CEO rep that comes in. Depending on your promotion level, depends on what share of that 190 you pick up. So in other words, one person could come in as a CEO, and 7 different people could get a coding bonus, depending on what room that person happens to fall in. Okay, now your eyes are starting to gloss over. Perfect. Now let me explain this, okay? The position that I'm going to concentrate on is senior exec. Senior executive marketing director. Let's assume, okay, that you guys all became senior executive marketing directors, and I'm going to explain how the coding rooms work, okay? So let's say that this is you, and you just got yourself promoted to senior executive marketing director. Congratulations. You have that new fancy title. But look at, your coding room is empty. All the people that got you to senior exec, they're still in your organization. But now you want to pick up the $100 coding bonus. So now you've got this new fancy title called senior exec, and the very next person you bring in is me. You call me up and say, Steve, let's go, buddy. We're going to rock this thing. I come in, okay? And when I come in, and I'm certainly coming in with the CEO pack because that's how you came in, people will do what you do, not necessarily what you tell them to do. Okay? They'll do what you do, not what they say, not what you say. So when I come into the business, the computer system at Youngevity starts asking questions. The computer system at Youngevity says, who is Steve's upline regional marketing director? Whoever that person is gets a $15 coding bonus. The computer says, who is Steve's upline executive marketing director? Whoever that person is gets a $20 coding bonus. And the computer says, who is Steve's upline senior executive marketing director? Well, whoever that person is gets a $65 coding bonus. So there's a grand total of $100 that Youngevity is willing to pay. Now the question is, who gets that money? Well, look at here. There's nobody between me and you. So you must be the regional, you must be the executive, and obviously you're the senior exec. So that $100 coding bonus that the company is willing to pay out goes directly to your bank. So far, so simple? Okay? Now remember, guys, this is on top of the $100 fast starts. It's on top of the quick start bonuses. It's on top of the residuals. Okay? Now, look what happens here. You just brought me into the business. What are you going to teach me to do? Take the Healthy Body Challenge. What the heck does that mean? Steve, you're going to bring in 3 people. So I bring in my buddy Pat, I bring in my friend Lisa, and I bring in my friend Jill. When these 3 people come in, and they're certainly coming in with the CEO pack, you know why? Because I did. You know why I did? Because you did. So Pat, Lisa, and Jill all come in with the CEO pack. There's a $100 coding bonus willing to be paid. Now, look at me. I'm not a regional yet. I'm not an executive yet, and I'm certainly not a senior exec yet, so the computer looks upline to find who that person is. And they run, boom, smack into you. So these $100 coding bonuses for Pat, Lisa, and Jill, these $300, boom, go directly to your bank. And you're sitting there going, this is the greatest thing I ever saw in my life. I don't even know who Pat, Lisa, and Jill are. Steve, I love you. I love you. And I especially love your friends. Okay? Now, I just brought 3 people into the business, okay? And they each have a business volume of at least $50. My business volume is at least $150. My business volume is at least $150. This is how to get promoted. You'll read all this. But I just promoted myself to the position of Regional Marketing Director, okay? I now have a new fancy title called RMD. But look at, in my coding world, I'm all by myself. Pat, Lisa, and Jill, they're still in my organization. I'm still getting residual off them and everything's rocking and rolling. But now, I'm a regional marketing director, okay? And for me to pick up a regional marketing director coding bonus, I have to bring in a brand new person. Because these 3 people got me to that position. So the next person that I bring in is my buddy Bob. Computer system at Youngevity starts asking questions. The computer system says, all right, who is Bob's upline regional marketing director? Steve. So I get the $15 bonus. I get 15 of it, okay? The computer system says, who is Bob's upline executive marketing director? That person gets 20 bucks. Who is Bob's upline senior exec? That person gets 65. So of the $100 that Youngevity is willing to pay, I get 15 of it because now I'm the regional, but there's still $85 hanging. So the computer system says, all right, let's go upline. Is it Steve? No, let's go upline. Boom, they run into you. You're a senior exec. That means you're an executive and a senior exec. So that $85 bill goes directly to your bank. So far, so good? I love you guys. Okay, now watch this. I bring in my friend Bill. I make another $15. How much do you make? 85 goes to your bank. I bring in my friend Mary. I get another $15. Where does the 85 go? To your bank. So I've made $45. You've made $655. What's 655 and 45? Add that up. How much is that? 700 bucks, right? I better have 7 circles on the board or Steve Wallach is going to be really mad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and me make 7. 7 people came in, $700 was paid out. Now watch this. My buddy Pat. What have I taught my 6 people on my front line to do? What have I taught them to do? The exact same thing. So my buddy Pat brings in his friend Joe. $100 coding bonus is going to be paid out. Joe is not in my code. Joe is fully coded to you. So when Joe comes in, that $100 bill, boom, goes directly to your bank. Joe brings in his buddy or friend Jane. Once again, another $100 is willing to be paid. That's fully coded to you in this room right here. That $100 bill goes to your bank. My friend Bob brings in Susie. $15 goes to me. Where does the 85 go? To your bank. So now we've got $1,000 in coding that's been paid out. Do I have 10 circles on the board? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've done everything that I need to do to get promoted to the next level. Next level is called Executive Marketing Director. All right? So I move over into my EMD room. But look at you guys. I'm all by myself. All of these people, they're still in my downline. They got me promoted to executive. But look at, once I become an executive, I'm all by myself. As far as coding is concerned, I have to start it with a brand new person. The next person that I start it with is my buddy Mike. Now, once again, the computer system starts asking questions. The computer system says, who is Mike's upline regional marketing director? Steve, right? So I'm going to get that $15 bonus. The computer says, who is Mike's upline executive marketing director? Steve. So I'm going to get the $20 bonus. The computer says, who is Mike's upline senior exec? Look at, I'm not a senior exec yet. The computer keeps hunting and hunting and hunting. They run right into you, so you get the 65. So of the 100, I get 35 of it. That goes to my bank. The other 65 goes directly to your bank. Okay? Everybody in this room right here, you're going to get a $100 coding bonus for. So how much do you love Pat, Lisa, Jill, Joe, and Jane? We love them. You love them. Okay? Everybody in this room, you're going to get $85 for. You still love them. And everybody in this room right here, you're going to get $65 for. You still love them. Okay? Now watch this. I do everything it takes to become a senior executive marketing director. So I move into a new room, which is over on this wall right here. Okay. All right? So I move out and I get promoted to senior exec just like you. Just like you. But I'm all by myself. So the very next person that I bring in with the CEO pack, computer says, who's the upline regional? Who's the upline executive? Who's the upline senior exec? Who gets the $100 coding bonus? Steve. What do you get as far as coding? Nothing. I just coded out of your group. Now, some of you are going, that's not good. It's not good. It's great. It's great. Because in order for me to code out of your group, I had to put a whole bunch of people in your group. Right? Now, here's what happens, guys. On average, it's going to take about 36 people in your organization to become a senior exec. That's about what the average is. Okay? So in other words, guys, if you became a senior exec and you brought me into the business, in order for me to become a senior exec, on average, I've got to put 36 people in my group and also your group. Now, for some of those people, you're going to get $100 for, some you're going to get $85 for, and some you're going to get $65 for, depending on what room they're in. Okay? So in other words, you gained 36, lost 1. How many of you will trade 36 for 1 all day long? Everybody should. I'll give you 36, and I jump out. It's the only way it can work. Now, what do these 36 people that I just left in your wake, what do they have to do to become a senior exec themselves? They have to bring in 36 people, right? Or not themselves, but in their group, all right? So you got 36 times 36. In other words, you just added 1,296 people new to your organization. Now, like I said, some of them you're going to get $100 for, some you get 85, some you get 65. Let's just take worst case scenario. And let's just say that you got paid $65 for everybody that came into your group. That will never happen because that's the worst case scenario. But you take 1,296 new reps times $65 each. Congratulations, you just made $84,000 in coding. And that's just one level. Just one level. Okay? Now, what do these, so in other words, the guys, you gained 1,296 people, lost 36. Those 36 people put almost 1,300 people in your group and 36 coded out. You're like, that is great. You want people to code out of your group instantly. Now, what do these 1,296 people have to do to become a senior exec? They have to bring in 36. So 1,296 times 36, you just put 46,665 people in your group. At $65 per person, congratulations, you just made over $3 million in coding dollars. I made about $12 million in code. $12 million in coding, you guys. There is so much. And guys, now I know you're looking and go, okay, that's if everybody does it. Well, what if 90% of the people didn't do it? Would you still be happy with $332,000 in code? Yes. And guys, I'm just showing you an example here of I went 3 levels deep. That's it. I just went 3 levels deep. These bonuses are paid to infinity, and I only showed you an example of if you got paid $65 per rep. That number can be as high as $190. Crazy amount of money. And you don't have to understand except take the Healthy Body Challenge. Go get 3. And teach those people to do that exact same thing, and then do it again, and do it again, and do it again. This is what your organization is going to look like. This is an iceberg. Okay? Now, the part that you can see above the water line, that represents your 8-level organization. Those are the residuals on 8 levels. The part that you can't see below the water line, that represents your coded organization. And the coding is paid to an unlimited number of levels. It goes forever. And if you look at this, the majority of the people in your organization will be right here in the middle. And if you look at the shape of it, guys, it's kind of diamond shaped. So the next time somebody says, oh, it's one of those pyramid deals, go, no, it's one of those diamond deals. It's one of those diamond deals. Have a game plan. Something we didn't even talk about tonight, guys. Make sure you order your pharmacy discount cards. We'll talk about that later. If you want free shipping on all your products, make sure that you have an auto ship of at least $50 set up. If you want our quick start bonuses, make sure that your auto ship have $100 in business volume. If you want to receive the car bonuses, the coding bonuses, the coding bonuses, the coding bonuses, and if you want those coding bonuses or those coding bonuses, make sure you qualify and get yourself upgraded to the CEO Mega Pack. Get on my call every Sunday. Every single Sunday night at 8:30 Eastern Time. That's like noon out here, I think. Okay? 8:30 p.m. Sunday night. 5:30 p.m. out here. Get on my call. It's a half-hour call. Okay? I do a training call every Sunday night for 30 minutes. 212-990-8000. 212-990-8000. PIN 75555 #. We have a Monday night leadership call. And we have the Wednesday night Healthy Body Challenge call. Vanessa hosts that call every single week. Same phone numbers. That's at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's the game plan, guys. And teach people how to take the Healthy Body Challenge. Every person in this room is a... If you don't believe that right there, nobody else will. You guys have $1 million business sitting in front of you. Some of you have a multi-million-dollar business sitting in front of you. The key is you've got to go get it. Because nobody's going to give it to you. But you guys already know what to do. You're already here. You're already successful. That's why you're here. Somebody said to me one time, they said, well, what does the average person in Youngevity make? I said, there aren't any average people in Youngevity. Because we'll go out and do what the average person won't do, right? All right, here we go. 4 things you must understand. Understand that this is going to happen with or without any of us in this room. It's going to happen anyways. It should happen underneath us because we heard about it first. Number 2, understand that this is just a great idea. Guys, Dr. Wallach has already done the work. This is just an unbelievable idea how he put the network marketing concept into his 90 for Life message. Number 3, understand that you must create the why. If you don't know why you're doing this, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. But if you have a big enough reason why, you'll figure out how to get it done. And number 4, understand that it's possible. Whatever your goal, whatever your dream is in this business, understand that it's possible. Why? Because other people have probably already done it. Every single morning when you wake up and you look in the mirror, this is what you should see. You know what that little kitty cat is saying right there? That little kitty cat is saying, what lucky son of a gun is going to run into me today? Who's going to run into me today? All right, here we go. 3 things you must do. Number 1, just do something. Just do something. Do something with your Youngevity business every single day and good things are going to happen. Number 2, keep it simple. Don't worry about the bumps in the road. George Bernard Shaw said that the people who make it in this world are the people who look for the circumstances that they want, and if they can't find them, they create them. Go create your own luck. And number 3, make a commitment to it. Not only to yourselves, but to your families. And I've got a saying in this business, and that is, you don't get into Youngevity until Youngevity gets into you. Literally. Literally. Don't miss this. Don't miss this. Those of you who have ever seen anybody surf, what they do is that they're sitting on once they get out in the ocean a little bit, and they're sitting on their boards, they're constantly looking behind them, right? And what are they looking for? They're looking for that perfect wave, right? And as soon as they think they see the perfect wave, what do they start to do? They paddle like crazy because they try to get some momentum going so the wave can just pick them up and take them all the way to shore. Well, guys, if that wave passes that surfer before the momentum is created, that surfer has got no chance of catching that wave. That's where we are today. You guys are sitting in a position where the wave is right there. It's right there. You need to be paddling like crazy. You need to be paddling like crazy. Corey Gold, a guy who has made millions of dollars in this business, is paddling like crazy. Andre Vaughn has made millions of dollars, paddling like crazy. Bill Andreoli has made millions of dollars, paddling like crazy. Stephen Michelle, you've made millions of dollars. He buys cars and just parks them, for Pete's sake. He's paddling like crazy. Vanessa has been in this industry forever, paddling like crazy. Brent, John, been in this business, made millions of dollars, paddling like crazy. If I'm paddling like crazy, why aren't you? If these people are paddling, why aren't you? Because guys, if you don't, the wave is going to overtake you and you'll never be able to catch it. Don't miss this. Somebody told me one time that in your lifetime, you get a couple of chances to make a lot of money. Here's my question to you. Is this your first or your last? Don't miss this.